Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one beautiful Iris Mist GTO. Man, that's hard to say, isn't it? It's like your eye, Iris, man. She is gorgeous. Look at that paint. We got a bug on it. We got to get that bug off of there. You can see that it's got like a really light purple haze to it. All the chrome's looking sweet. All the emblems look new. The trim around the headlights is looking sweet. I mean, when you look down the side of it, man, they did a beautiful job on the body work on it. My hat is off to the body man on this car. Now, they probably spent hundreds of hours blocking out all these panels, polishing all this stainless, re-chroming all the chrome. That door handle looks like it's new. You can see the door jambs look good. The door panels are brand new. See all the chrome there also looking good. All the finishes on the dash are also looking sweet. The finish on the steering wheel looking good. Looks like new upholstery on the seats. Looks like original seat belts. Looks like the upholstery on the back seat also looking brand new. Headliner's nice and tight. The dome lights working. And the finish on the steering wheel, man, I just love those skinny steering wheels. All the chrome on that baby's looking good. All the controls on the dash looking sweet. The woodwork looking sweet on the dash. Just everything about this car, man, you can tell it was spare no expense, spare no time. I'm sure they've got thousands of hours in this car rebuilding this baby. Now, as you look down this long quarter panel, look at all those reflections in that paint. Just looking beautiful. We got the slash exhaust there looking good. We got all the chrome on the back bumper, the chrome around the taillights here also looking sweet. Now I got 47 keys here, but I believe that is the one right there, guys. Yep. And then look in the trunk, man. Trunk mat looks like it's new. Now here's a little trick. I'm gonna tell you a secret. You gotta pull up that trunk mat, look at that trunk floor. Look how nice that trunk floor looks. She is gorgeous. The wheel well also is the finish there's looking good. The finish on the gutter system around the trunk opening looking good. The bottom side of the trunk looking good. You always want to check this lip here also. Make sure that's nice and clean. That water would roll around here and hang off that lip. You can see the rubber's been replaced. Just everything about the car off the hook nice, man. Tell you, I just love that color. You do not have to worry about there being 14 cars the same color as yours when you pull in the car show with this baby. This is an award winner for sure. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment. That means we spend our time, check these cars out before we lay out our own money. Then we get them here to the shop and we inspect the cars. We get them up on the lift, inspect them so we can answer every one of your questions. We also take our pictures and do our videos, which you're going to see a video of the bottom side of this in just a little bit. All right, let's take this beautiful GTO for a ride. We got a 4-speed in here. Tell you what, she is sounding sweet too. I think we'll just go around this truck. Well, maybe not, he's turning left. We'll go around him on the right side. I tell you, one of the funnest cars to drive to car show is one of these old GTOs. Everybody loves these babies. You will have a crowd around you the whole time. You better be ready to tell the story about this baby. Everybody's gonna wanna know about this baby, especially with that tri-power on there. We got the 4-speed. Sorry, truck driver, we're going first. I know everybody loves it when I run that stop sign, don't you? I'm sure I'm gonna get picked up by the cops one of these days. We'll keep it on camera for you. Actually, my cameraman here, my son's actually gotten a ticket at that stoplight before, that stop sign. I don't think he thinks it's very funny though. Tell you, she's upshifting and downshifting nice. Now, as you look down here on the dash, you can see all the finishes are looking good down there. All looks original, just in beautiful shape. You see also all the chrome here looking good down here. Does have the original AM radio in it. It is not working, but of course the AM radio really wouldn't work today. There's probably only 3 stations. Now they do make radios that look old school that you can put in that spot. And they make radios that you can put in the trunk or under the seat. All options for those of you who need a radio. Now when I'm driving one of these muscle cars, I don't need a radio. I just listen to that V8, not exhaust system. You got gears to shift. Have some fun. Now we're taking this baby back to the shop right now to put her up on the lift so you can check out the bottom side. Now you want to look at the bottom side of any muscle car. I can't tell you how many cars I look at. The top side's beautiful, but the bottom side looks like a 1947 Mack truck. It's got 3 million miles on it. Well, we're going to go up in the air with it right now. All right, we're underneath the 65 now, and man, it is pretty under here. You can see the tank's got fresh paint on it. Tank actually looks like it's pretty new. The trunk floor looks like it's new also, and it is painted up and looking good. Now we do have what they look like. They use the exhaust tips that are stock. They've been restored, all painted up, looking good. The exhaust pipes themselves are new. The hangers are new. These hangers are very nice the way they work. We do have air shocks on here, so if you want to adjust the height, you can. We have a 10-bolt rear end. It has a Posi unit in it, and it is right around a 360 gear. You can see that it's got new brake lines and it's got drum brakes. The guys will pull those drum brakes apart, make sure they're in good working order, and make sure they were installed correctly. You'd be surprised how many aren't installed correctly. The swing arms, we got good looking bushings here, top and bottom. Got stock appearing hangers here with the stock mufflers. Now you guys that know me know I like loud mufflers, and this would be the first thing I'd change on this thing, is put some loud mufflers on it. I like the neighbors to know when I'm leaving. We got new brake line and new fuel line here. We got a rubber coated or a plastic coated parking brake cable, and then look at the paint work on these floorboards. You are gonna have to get some mirrors and slip underneath this thing because you're gonna want to show off how nice those floorboards look. We got an M20 transmission. This is stock style transmission that would have come in the car originally. It is a 4-speed. The bell housing also looks stock. We got stock clutch linkage also. We got a stock appearing starter here. Everything under here is looking sweet. The bushings on the lower control arms look like they're new. The shocks look like they're new. Tie rod ends look like they're new. The idler arm also looks like it's new. I mean, everything under here is sweet. Now the front frame horns are nice and straight. That's something real easy to look at. You can see whether they're disformed or not, whether or not the car's ever been in any major accidents. We got new chrome on the front bumper. Everything looking sweet here. I see all new nuts and bolts. We got stock appearing tires too, just like back in the day. These are 7014s. The nut covers look like they're new. The wheel wells are nice and clean. The wheel lip moldings look good. The rocker moldings look good. Now, talking about the rocker, you always want to look at this pinch weld right here. Make sure this pinch weld's in good shape. That's where 2 pieces of metal were welded together with a spot welder, and the moisture would get between those and start to rot that out. These drain holes are there for a reason, to drain. Those are from the factory that way. Now out back here, we do have 7014s back here, same good looking nut covers, same good looking wheel lip moldings, and look at that wheel well, just as clean as up front. Guys, we're gonna lower this baby down, take a look at that Tri-Power 389 under the hood. All right, under the hood, the first thing you see is that Tri-Power. sitting on top of that 389. Now the tri-power is correct for a GTO. It did not come on this car originally. Now a lot of people ask about this burn spot on the intake here. That is the crossover for the exhaust. The exhaust actually crosses over from the driver's side to the passenger side to keep that intake nice and hot, keep that fuel atomized so you get a good burn. You also see the burn on the head down there. That is a Pontiac thing. Now the heads have like part of the exhaust manifold actually comes out in the head. That's why you see that extra burn there, not like most cars. The Firewall's all nicely painted. You can see it does have a brake booster on it, so it is power brakes. You can see the power steering pump right here also, so she does have power steering. It does have the stock appearing battery in it. Now that is just a fakey top on top of a maintenance-free battery. You can see they did a nice job finishing and painting this whole core support area. A lot of times on these Pontiacs, you'll notice that it does not normally look that nice. We got Goodyear hoses on it. I think I already told you about the Firewall. The inner wheelhouses look good. We got the extra bottle there of wiper fluid, which is cool. That's for looks. I mean, you're never going to drive this thing and need to use your wipers anyway. It looks like it's got the light there. We got new insulation on the bottom side of the hood. We got chassis black on the bottom side of the hood. She's a beauty, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.